The NAACP has gotten worse than you could even imagine. To sit there and disrespect Nicki Minaj like that in front of all of those brothers and sisters, say everything about these tap dancing, Boule, fraternity, Sigma Pi Phi, dancing ass niggas that are the problem of the black community. These people aren't black. They masquerade as black people. These people are in fraternities, secret societies. They're supposed to be pro-black. And I'm going to disrespect, and I'm going to get on some people's ass with this. I know I'm going to get some people mad. But you can't be telling me you pro-black and you join these Greek fraternities and don't actually know the true origins of it. Why do you have Negroes dancing, doing all this shit, this weird-ass shit that is just about getting people unified, uniformed, and getting them ready to promote each other when they graduate college? I mean, you got all these Negroes. Where are the pro-Egyptian schools? I mean, pro-Egyptian fraternities. These niggas are trying to be something that they're not. Yet, Nicki Minaj, someone that's an outsider, come to the United States, that's evidently, that you can see, was not in these secret societies, not in these fraternities, not a Boule member, not an Eastern Star, no Freemason attachments. And look at the way they treat her. You got Deon Cole up there looking like a baboon talking shit about Nicki Minaj. Nigga up there saying the absolute worst shit, making this false prayer against Nicki Minaj like she has some demonic entity attached to her, while literal demons erupt the room with laughter. They got more to say about Nicki than they do about Jay-Z and Diddy, and they got real allegations than they ever had to about anyone in hip-hop that's done anything wrong. Why do they have such a strong problem against someone because of their political affiliation? What is it that's so wrong that Nicki is doing just by standing by President Trump and conservatives that got these niggas so angry that they got to dress her on a award show and they key in and tee in? It's obvious. It's a they versus us system. So you tell me Nicki Minaj decides to stand with the people and now she's an enemy of the celebrities. So she says that she wants to take care of Christians out in Nigeria. Now she's an enemy of celebrities. You see, I find it funny that everyone had all these laughs to say and all of the content that Nicki Minaj been doing. But you know the most viral piece of content that Nicki Minaj dropped? It's still the piece that they won't talk on. When Nicki Minaj says your favorite celebrities are performing blood sacrifices and rituals with children. Now tell me, if they got so much to say about everything else, why are they still silent on that one accusation? I mean, shit, everything else is funny. Why wouldn't you just label her as a 10 for the hat woman? Why wouldn't you just label her as crazy? I mean, she said people are sacrificing people. Why wouldn't that be the joke on stage? No, you want to joke about God because you're really demonic and you know what she said is true. You got to pray for Nicki Minaj. Man, they are constantly trying to slander her, and they're making it evident. And I don't know where people stand with the Drake and Kendrick stuff, but I got my own opinions about that. But it is reminiscent of how everyone was standing up against Drake on false allegations. These people don't represent us. You have to remember, like I said, these people have been in secret societies. A lot of these black people are put in these positions because they knew someone that knew someone that knew that they could be trusted. They aren't here to represent the masses. They're here to masquerade as your brother, masquerade as your sister. That way they can convince us to turn against people that's really for us. Because if we got the enemy in our ranks, they're going to tell us not to trust our own allies. And that's what we're seeing. It's manipulation. It's Hollywood propaganda. It ain't got to be addressed. To sit there and laugh about Nicki when she's being bullied by the powers that be. They try to replace her time and time again. They don't have that energy for nobody. Cardi B actually has allegations of doing you know what to men and drugging men. No one gives a fuck about that. Everyone cares about Nicki Minaj standing with politics. I think it's really about that tweet that Nicki said that got them mad. Because they ain't going to address what their real issue is. And the only people that'll laugh at this shit are elites. Because like I said, they don't represent the people. The people, they're standing with Nicki. Crazy that a black man, got to speak on this shit. But to see so many black men act like bitches in that room, you got to have men come up and speak. Absolutely disappointed, but it's the NAACP. And to sit there talking about the nigga with the threats, saying to be surrounded by my people. Bro, your people have a problem. Your people can't stand with Nicki Minaj, so she's not a part of your people. So you mean your people isn't because of skin color, they're your people because of ideologies. So it's a cult. It's a full-on cult. And they're showing us right in our face, man. I don't know. It's like a eyes wide shut, Among Us moment. I don't know when the people are going to see things for what they are, but Hollywood is cooked. It's been on for a long time. They're not here to take care of us. They're here to manipulate us and put us against these political narratives. The same way that churches, every time it's time for an election season, they all get very liberal out of nowhere. Now it's about the president. Now it's about Washington, D.C. Preachers that never talk about politics till 4 years. There's a reason for that. There's a reason they don't pay taxes. They're an arm of the government. It's time people wake up to understand that propaganda. To me, ever since I became a journalist, I've come to learn, unfortunately, propaganda is the greatest investment of the elites. And to be honest, even in this age of AI, it's still the most important investment. And it's the one that they kill the people the most over. There's a reason for it. Wake up. Stand with the people that stand up for the truth. Don't allow these people to manipulate you. We've seen the same people that hated Donald Trump, and look what that led to. Donald Trump is the reason the Epstein files out. It happened through his presidency, and it's even proven that he led the investigation and the first man to snitch on Epstein. It's even proven when Bill Clinton just went down and gave his disposition. He said Trump has no relations to any abuse with children or Epstein. So it's coming out that the elites, they don't show you exactly why they hate these people, but these people are actually looking out for us, the ones that they hate. It seems that Nicki Minaj share that in common with Trump. They're both dogs in the Zodiac, but they share a common trait. They're here putting their careers and their lives on the line for us. And I can't help but respect it. And every time I see them get attacked, it's going to make me get mad. It's going to make me passionate. Because truth tellers need to stand with the truth, no matter who tells it.